Welcome to Supply Chain Short Takes, a brief discussion with an industry expert on important issues affecting supply chain management. I'm David Maloney, the Group Editorial Director at DC Velocity. Joining me today is Bruce Muir. He's the Director of Industry Management at SICK. SICK provides sensor intelligence and application solutions for controlling processes securely and efficiently. Bruce has worked in distribution management for 25 years as an entrepreneur, an engineer, and in sales and project management. And he's been with SICK for 8 years as a sales and business development leader. Welcome, Bruce. Good to have you with us today.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
For those who may not be familiar with SICK, can you talk a little bit about your company and its role within the supply chain?
Sure. SICK has been in the supply chain industry and manufacturing industry since the 1940s. We've been developing technology for use in distribution and manufacturing ever since. In the United States, we are a recognized leader in all kinds of sensors and sensor applications, things as simple as presence detection, autonomous mobile robotic navigation. Safety is one of our largest businesses, as well as the track and trace business.
Great, that's a very good overview. We're going to talk today about the Ident Gate product. Can you briefly describe what it is and what major issues it addresses?
Sure. The Ident Gate, it provides reliable real-time identification of palletized goods as product pass into or out of a distribution center or manufacturer. It's essentially a pedestal with several different technologies that we bring to bear in order to inspect the product that's coming through that portal. One of the major themes in the logistics industry right now is accuracy and transparency in the supply chain. Real-time identification of goods as product leaves one step in the supply chain and moves to another can be a great tool in creating that healthy supply chain. The gate itself is unique in the solution that it provides, but it's really just a combination of standard sensor offerings put together in a unique way. Initially, we're combining LiDAR, we're combining camera-based barcode scanning, RFID, and wireless gateways in order to provide sensing and host systems interfaces. As the product and customer needs develop, we'll be adding visual inspection, dimensioning, dock safety, and whatever offerings that the business evolves to.
Bruce, why does the industry need a solution like this?
Well, there's a logistics component to almost all industries, and each of those industries has a unique set of requirements. Efficiency and accuracy on the dock can offer a variety of benefits to all different types of manufacturers and distributors. For instance, the automotive business is built on just-in-time deliveries from critical suppliers. A tight control of the supply chain between suppliers and an OEM is vitally important, and it's really important to make sure that deliveries are accurate and timely, because they have very little time to react in the case of any delivery mistakes or interruptions. We just had a meeting this morning on fresh food. That's another growing industry, the fresh chain. They have very strict requirements for spoilage as product moves through suppliers from farm to table. So speed and traceability are really vital to make sure that product gets to shelves as quickly as possible. Retailers, one of the places that I came from, they measure from the time that merchandise hits their docks to the time that the product gets to the store shelves as one of their most important supply chain KPIs. So those are specific industry requirements that the Ident Gate addresses.
And how can a well-run supply chain benefit from using Ident Gate?
Well, as we talk about efficiency on the dock, both loading the truck on the supplier side to unloading it at a retailer or a manufacturer, if we're able to make the transfer of goods timely and transparent, then we can start to eliminate waste by taking in-transit product into consideration as part of our inventory. One of our biggest benefits we have heard from customers also is the ability to answer chargeback from downstream customers. If you have a tight control of what you load and when you load it, you have a better chance of defending yourself when customers unfairly charge you back. Likewise, if a supplier lets you down, you're more likely to be able to hold them accountable as the product passes, if the product passes through an ident gate.
And of course, Bruce, more and more facilities are using automation today. So what kind of automation benefits can someone receive from using Ident Gate?
Well, all the transactional requirements associated with receiving and shipping can be addressed here. Streamlining shipping and receiving tasks is a big benefit. Not only do we move quickly through the gates without stopping, we're also removing steps from the process. We're eliminating manual checking that most systems require today. We can build shipping manifests in real time. We can ensure that the right product is loaded against the plan. We build an advanced shipping notice automatically, where it used to take manual intervention to build them and ship them. On the receiving side, we can check off received goods against the planned shipping notices and compare it against expectations, and automatically acknowledge what materials are received. Eliminating those manual process allows time also for operators to inspect incoming goods for damages and ensure packaging and labeling compliance is done properly as well.
Are there any other benefits, Bruce, that we should be aware of?
One of the biggest barriers to adoption that we've had is the inbound packaging and labeling compliance, and repeatability. We offer flexibility in that we're using both barcode scanning and RFID in a custom configurable form factor in order to help with this. Coming in the future will be bolt-on functionality, things like vision-based quality inspection, returnable packaging or pallet control, potential interface with dock equipment to ensure operators are able to unload product or load product safely in a trailer and ensure that those trailers don't move while they're doing it. SICK always likes to point out our global footprint as well. These solutions are available for deployment on every continent and in every developed country in the world. So we certainly have more to come.
Yeah, and it all sounds really great. So if someone wanted more information on the Ident Gate and the many other technologies that SICK offers, how could they find that?
Probably one of the best ways to do it is just go to sick.com, put Ident Gate right there in the search function. It'll route you to the right people to help you.
And that's sick.com, and you'll see that on the screen right now. Thank you, Bruce, for being with us today.
Oh, thank you very much.
We've been talking today with Bruce Muir. He's the Director of Industry Management at SICK, and this has been Supply Chain Short Takes.